woo. Hello? No, wait, that's not quite right. Kung Kung? Kung Kung? Hello? Is there anyone there? Hmm? Hmm? Anyone there? Here I am. I'm here. Wow. Hello. It is I'm, Fuan, your friendly virtual fox. This is gonna be my first video on YouTube, so I figured some introductions were in order. As you can probably tell, I'm a VTuber, new VTuber. Well, new to YouTube. I've been streaming on Twitch for a little over a year now, just over a year now. Yeah. I stream a variety of games, ranging from strategy games, shooters, RPGs, Mustache. um, yeah, but that's all like surface level stuff. Who am I really? What's the nitty gritty details here? Well, to tell you, I whipped up this little introduction sheet. So, as you can see, it's got my name up here, Fuan. That's me. Uh, I am 24. I also got a little box here for my socials. Although YouTube is pretty redundant, because if you're watching this, you have found my YouTube channel. Congratulations. You get a cookie. You don't actually get a cookie, I'm sorry. But I can't get you a cookie. But anyway, let's go ahead and fill this out a little bit. Starting with some of my favorite stuff. We'll go with colors first. My favorite color. I have a few favorite colors. I like lots of colors. But it probably wouldn't be clear from my layout, but my all-time favorite color is actually forest green. If I had to pick one single color, that's what it would be. I love it. It's a very calming color, very nice, very comfy, very cozy. Um, but as you can probably tell, I'm also a fan of black, pastel pink, purples. I like lots of different colors. But forest green is my favorite. If we're going to food next, I like pastas, and I like cheese. So if you put those together, um, you get please excuse my terrible handwriting. You get Alfredo pasta. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's not too bad. But yeah, Alfredo pasta. I like all sorts of pastas with cheese sauces. Um, chicken. Oh, linguini's my favorite pasta. But like chicken, shrimp. If it's got noodles and cheese, I'm probably gonna like it. Meat is just a bonus. Um, my favorite season, I like the cold, which is a problem where I live because it's very warm. It doesn't get cold very often. But my favorite season is winter because I do like the cold very much. Fall is a close second. I like. I also like. Winter's very nice for the cold, but also when it comes to fall, I like the smells. You know, pumpkin spice, um, all those spices that are associated with fall, wet leaves, that kind of stuff. Um, let's go ahead and move on to hobbies next. Obviously, the thing I spend the most of my time on is gaming. Um, that's probably not a huge surprise considering I am a VTuber and I just told you that I stream games. Um, but I'd say a solid 90% of my free time is spent on my computer playing some game. I it's the it's pretty much the reason I got into streaming was I was just sitting around playing lots of games and I was like, you know what? I could be doing something right now. And I started watching VTubers and I was like, you know what? I want to do that. That's what I want to do. Um, since, I'm playing games anyway, I might as well let other people watch. Um, when I'm not gaming, one of the other things I spend a lot of time doing, and I mean a fair amount of time because I like to binge, is watching anime. I like, well, I would say I like all sorts of animes, but actually my tastes are not that expansive, really. I like rom coms, things most people would consider maybe a bit trashy. Um, but like rom coms, harem, anime, um, slice of life, so stuff like let's see, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. What else? Rent a Girlfriend is another one of my favorites. Um, and I also like very music based and music heavy anime. So stuff like Bang Dream and D4DJ, I'm really into a lot. Um, the last thing I'm gonna go ahead and throw out there is I do a bit of writing, not as much as not as much time as I spend watching anime or playing games, but I do enjoy writing. I don't do it as often as I would like, um, but getting again mentioning Bang Dream, I have gotten into writing a bit of fan fiction, Bang Dream fan fiction. Uh, so it's enjoyable. I like it. I like playing with the characters. Uh, moving on to likes next. Uh, I'm really a big music fan. In particular, you might have been able to tell since I've mentioned Bang Dream twice now. I like a lot of J-pop and rock. So stuff like Bang Dream, D4DJ, I've been getting really into their music, but also groups like Perfume, a band called Trident. Uh, really getting into their stuff. I don't know, just the Japanese language. I really enjoy it. It's a good language. It's very pleasing language to hear. Um, another like, obviously, I already mentioned how much I enjoy watching anime, but I'm also gonna throw. Yeah, I'm also gonna throw manga in there as well. I enjoy reading manga almost as much as I enjoy watching anime. Uh, I don't do it as much because I uh, I like to buy manga, and budget restrictions prevent me from buying as much as I would like. Um, but yes, I will really enjoy watching anime and reading manga. And the last thing, we'll get a bit more into food and drink here. I really like green tea. Like, I really, really like green tea. I like different kinds of teas. Chai is another favorite of mine, but nothing beats my love for green tea. I drink way too much of it, especially the canned green teas like Arizona. Yeah, it's borderline a problem, but I love it. I love green tea. And now to get into some not so great stuff. Stuff I don't like. I don't like mushrooms. There might be some mushrooms out there that I can stand, and I just haven't had them yet. But overall, no, no on the mushrooms. I don't like them. You can't make me eat them. Let's see what's next. Oh, I do like tea, and as such, I'm not a big fan of coffee. It's too bitter. I don't like bitter things. I have a big sweet tooth, and bitter is the opposite of sweet. And so I'm not a huge fan of bitter things, and coffee is one of them. That said, I will make an exception if I'm feeling super tired. I'll get an espresso in my tea. Like when I go to Starbucks or something, I'll ask for a shot of espresso in my chai latte, just for that little pick me up. And the last thing I'm going to mention, so I'm not a big fan of horror movies. Now, I don't mind horror stories or scary stories, books and stuff like that. Um, but, and I'm actually gonna slash games. Now, there is an exception to this. Is I am a fan, well, maybe not a fan, but I don't mind psychological horror. Like stuff that scares you by making you think, or just is regularly frightening. I also don't mind gory stuff too much. Um, but the problem with a lot of horror movies and games is they rely too much on jump scares. And I don't like jump scares. I feel like they're cheap, they're lazy, and it's the it's scary by being surprising, which is lazy. Like scare me by making me think about stuff, you know? Nah, I just don't like jump scares, and too many horror movies and games rely on them. So in general, I try to avoid them. But yeah, that's a bunch
Hello
of stuff
again.
about me.
Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you wanted to see more from me, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. You can also find me on Twitch and Twitter. Both links are in the description below. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.